Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Forex Tech Magazine. I'm glad you all could join us. Glad you guys can all be back here for another day of trading. And before we get too far along, what we want to do is we want to go and we want to. I'm sorry, I'm doing a couple things here at once. Before we get too far along, one of the things we want to do is we want to go ahead and put our disclaimer. And the disclaimer is this: is that none of the information that we share with you today, tomorrow, or that we have shared with you in the past or in the future should be considered financial advice. All the information that we're giving to you is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So please take that in consideration as far as when you're going out using this stuff. It's educational and entertainment purposes only. Our job is to help educate you about the markets and then also try to provide a little bit of entertainment for you as well, because we know that sometimes sitting here in front of a screen can be a little bit boring. Sometimes it can be a little bit exciting too. Maybe exciting for the wrong reasons, which is why some people get in trouble because they get a little greedy when they get out there and start trying to make some money in the markets. But at any rate, nonetheless, if you are looking for some financial information, our best advice for you would be to contact a licensed, competent professional and seek their assistance as far as getting some financial advice that's geared specifically towards you and your situation. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this. And you'll notice right off the bat that we got a chart already pulled up, right? And you also notice that we have some currency pairs already here put up too as well. And what I did is I just kind of like left everything the way it is. And once again, this is a demo account, so folks, this whatever money we lose here, whatever money we make here, it's no big deal. The main purpose of this account is just for us to be able to practice and be able to try to work our way through these strategies. But at the same time, though, I do value any wins that I get and any losses that I take, because there's a lesson to be learned from each and every single transaction. And the whole purpose of this right here, what we're doing right now, is to gear up towards the live account and use the lessons that we learn from these accounts, from this demo account, to help guide us when we get into the live account. So if you kind of think of it like a going into a boxing match, right? This is kind of our boxing boot camp where we get in here, we train, hone our skills up a little bit, sharpen our sword, so to speak. And so that way, when we get into the live account, we're not making, at least we shouldn't be making, any of the mistakes that we made here during the practice account. So it's why it's very, very important that you take notes, right, for every trade. And remember, every time I take a trade, what do I have? I have my notebook, got my handy dandy notebook with me, right? And I'm writing down the trades that we make, and I'm writing down the reason why we're trading, what was the intent for the trade. Also making sure that, before we place a trade, we put on we find our support and resistance lines, and we find any trend lines that may be out there in the market. And the reason being is because just like when you go into a mall or you go into a strange building, one of the first things that you'll notice is there is a placard on the wall that says "You are here," right? And basically what they're trying to do is show you where you are in relation to all the other stores and then businesses that's inside that establishment, right? Make it easier for you to find what you're looking for. Same thing about when you go in and you put your support and resistance lines in the on the charts. It helps you know a little bit, or helps you better identify where you're at in regards to the market, right? Is the market close to a resistance level? If it's close to a resistance level, then perhaps we should be looking to sell. Is the market close to a support level? If it's close to a support level, perhaps we should be looking to buy. And I say perhaps because there's no solid hard and fast rules. I mean, you could be next to a support level and the thing still sells off.